Hello everyone, how's it going? It's been a while. Been I think a month, 2 months at least, I think. I have been going on walks. Just haven't filmed any, they've just been with mates, so just some casual walks. But yeah, so it's been a while since I've done sort of a solo hike. So today we're in Royal National Park. We've stopped off at Little Marley Track. And we're just gonna head to the beach. A portion of the track is a loop track, so we'll do that, where some of it's along the coast, and probably on the way back I'll just go back through the bush. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for tagging along. Appreciate your patience as well, and yeah, we'll see how this hike goes. So it's been about half an hour of walking. The track is pretty similar, really pretty flat, nice wide open fire trail, so you can kind of take in the surroundings a bit more, which is cool. I guess the beauty of this track as well is that you're walking towards the ocean, so I guess as you're walking down the trail, yeah, you're looking at the ocean, which I think is really cool. So yeah, so it's probably about another, I think about 20 minutes until we get to the fork for the loop, where it's sort of going off Little Marley Track and taking the other trail that takes you to the coast, and then we'll walk along that for a bit, reach the beach, relax a bit, and then head back on Little Marley Track. So yeah. Alright, so about another 15-minute walk from where we last were. We then reached this fork. So we're gonna head to the right. So that will take us to the coastline, walk along the coastline for a bit. The other track, which is also Little Marley Fire Trail, I believe that's more, like it just takes you straight to the beach. So there's no, I guess, coastal walk included. So yeah, we'll head this way and see how it looks. Alright, so after about another 10-15 minutes, we then reach sort of this type of track platform, which is, I guess, typical of Royal National Park's coastal track. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to head to the left onto Little Marley Beach. So yeah, so I guess with this type of track it now becomes extremely comfortable. What was, I guess, already sort of a easy track in terms of terrain has now become a lot easier. So yeah, so definitely I guess more opportunity to look around stuff rather than worrying about tripping over. So yeah, we'll walk along this and yeah, probably see you next at the beach or some coastal views. Alright, so after walking, I guess, on that platform track, and that breaks up a little bit and sort of opens up to this amazing sort of sandstone landscape. Probably my only note is, I guess, the downside of going on the coastal track is that it then becomes a lot more popular, as opposed to just following that other, I guess, the other side of the fire trail. But I mean, it's totally worth it. It's a really nice day for it. Not too windy, not too hot. So yeah. Alright, so this is, I guess, where we first spot Marley Beach, and then just to the, I guess, closer to us will be Little Marley Beach, which we can't spot yet. Alright, so we've reached Little Marley Beach. Marley Beach is just over there. I'm just in the rock portion in between the two beaches. So what I'm trying to do now is find, I guess, a little rock pool for me to chill in. Just because with the beach, it's the same as the coastal track. So, well, it is the coastal track. So you just have a load of people sort of walking past. I'm just trying to find an area with a little bit more privacy and a little bit more quiet. So yeah, so we'll see how we go, otherwise I'll just end up on the beach. So yeah. Alright, so I found this spot, which is kind of cute. Not as deep as I was hoping for, but also wasn't really expecting a decent sized rock pool, which is all good. The waves are a bit choppy, so this spot's not too bad. I just have to keep an eye on the water, that's all. So yeah, so all up sort of close to 2 hours of walking, including like stopping at the sandstone cliff area and whatnot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna eat some lunch, chill out for a bit, and go for a quick dip, and then yeah, head back. Okay, so this is what I'm reading at the moment. So it's a little different to what I usually read, which is like, I guess, modern history books. This is a self-help book that my beauty therapist actually recommended. And yeah, it's sort of looking at how to give away control when you're unable to control things, which is something that I struggle with a lot. So yeah, a bit of a easier read as well, not as heavy as the ones that I've recently been looking at. So yeah, so hopefully I can smash out a few chapters here, and then sort of finish as quickly as possible, see how it goes. But yeah, I'll let you know how I find it when I finish the book. So I'm just gonna head back to the car now. Spent sort of a little bit over 3 hours along the rocks, which is really nice. I think it's pretty cool watching all the waves crash in. It's not something that you really get in the mountains. I feel it's a lot more dynamic when you're, I guess, at the ocean or near the ocean. So yeah, so we're just gonna head back onto the main coastal track, and then continue, sort of finish up the loop for Little Marley Trail, and then sort of go back the same way before we made that turn off initially. So yeah, sort of allow myself a little bit over an hour and a half, because I think the way back is a little bit shorter than the way down that I took. So yeah, see you guys shortly. Alright, so we just reached the diverge, so it means probably about half an hour-ish left of walking, I think. I can't remember how long it took me to get to the diverge, so maybe half an hour, maybe an hour. But yes, slowly getting back to the car. Alright, so just got back to the car. All up was about a 13k walk and about an hour and a half on the way back. So walked a bit quicker, I didn't stop as much for sightseeing and whatnot. So yeah, overall really enjoyed the track. The reason why I picked this one today was I didn't, I guess, want to drive an hour either down south or to the mountains or up north just for sort of a 10-minute walk. I wanted to still at least have, I guess, a decent walk. But also my confidence in doing, I guess, more challenging tracks has dropped quite a bit. So I wanted to do something that was manageable, which this track was. You might find it a bit repetitive with the terrain, but I thought it was really cool watching all the birds and whatnot flutter past, and the Banksias flowering. I thought it was gorgeous, and to reach the beach and do a coastal section and whatnot, I thought was really cool. So yeah, would highly recommend. Yeah, and I guess as always, thank you so much for coming along and watching me walk around. It's very appreciative. And yeah, thank you for coming along, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.